Hello again, people. Happy Sunday. It's Gino here once again from Real Everyday English, and I'm back to teach you guys some more vocabulary through real everyday examples. Today is Remembrance Sunday here in the UK, and this is a day when we celebrate and remember the lives of the soldiers that died during the Second and First World Wars. And just a moment ago, there was a parade that marched past my house. If you don't know what a parade is, this is a parade. Okay, so that was a parade, and you could see that the guys in the parade were doing two things. They were marching, this to march, and also they were playing the drums. I don't have any drums, but I do have a pan. That is to play the drums. Right, okay, so now we've got that little bit out of the way. I've got two verbs or phrasal verbs that I want to take you through today, and they are to flick or to flick through, and to wrap or to wrap up. Let's get into it. Okay, so the first one is to flick, and literally to flick something means to hit it with your finger like this. So you're flicking. So for example, I'm flicking the bottle. I'm flicking the glass. I'm flicking my ear. Okay, so we can also use the verb to flick as a phrasal verb, and we use this as flick through. So for example, I'm watching the telly. I have my TV remote, and using my TV remote, I can flick through the channels. So right now, I am flicking through the channels on the television. Another way we can use the phrasal verb to flick through is to flick through a book or a magazine. So if I'm flicking through the book, I'm flicking through the pages and having a look at what's inside the book. So this is to flick through a book or a magazine. I'd just like to give you one more example of the verb to flick through. You can see this is my wardrobe, and I have all my clothes hanging up. So I can flick through my wardrobe. I'm now flicking through the clothes and looking which one I might want to wear. Okay, so moving on to the next verb, or phrasal verb, which is to wrap or to wrap up. And if you'd like to join me, I'm going to find a couple of examples. This one's a tricky one to explain, but I'm sure I can do it. Let's go. Okay, so one way we can use the word to wrap is to wrap something around something else. So for example, I have my phone charger cable, and I'm going to wrap the cable around the jar. So the cable is now wrapped around the jar. The second way we can use the word to wrap is to wrap something actually inside something else. So for example, I have my earphones or headphones, and I can wrap them up in the tin foil. And this is called wrapping up. So the headphones are now wrapped up inside the tin foil. Okay, so we can also use the verb wrap as a phrasal verb, which is wrap up, And usually we use this in two ways. One way is when it's very cold outside and the weather is cold. You might say to somebody, you'll need to wrap up. And to wrap up is to wear all your nice warm clothes. So you need your jacket, you need your coat, your bob hat, and your gloves. And we would now say that I'm nice and wrapped up warm. Okay people, there's one more way in which we can use the verb to wrap up, and that is to bring something to a close or an end. So to give you an example, I'm going to wrap up this video right now and bring it to an end. I hope you enjoyed the video. There's a new one coming out every Sunday. If you like the way I use to teach and to learn you guys new phrases in English, then please consider subscribing to the channel. Have a great day. I'll see you on the next video. Bye bye.